The story goes that the city of Coventry, England, is governed by Earl Leofric. The Count has a wife named Godiva. She is not only extremely beautiful, but also has an unparalleled compassion. When Godiva saw people in the city suffering because of high taxes, she asked her husband to reduce the taxes. Leofric did not agree, but after some persuasion by Godiva, Leofric half-jokingly and half-truthed a condition. Godiva would have to ride around the streets of the city naked in the morning. Leofric firmly believes that Godiva would never do such a thing. But Leofric did not expect that his wife would actually agree. But that night, Godiva secretly ordered servants to inform all the houses in the city that they had to close their doors and not go out until noon. That morning, Princess Godiva took off all her clothes, covered only her body, and rode her horse at a trot along the streets of the city. All the people obeyed the orders and stayed indoors. Except for a guy named Tom. Out of curiosity, he made a hole in the door and looked through that hole. But after looking at Godiva and number 39's body, he became blind in both eyes. It is said that it is a punishment from the gods. The idiom "peeping Tom" also comes from this story. Leofric then kept his promise and reduced taxes for the people. To commemorate this event, in the center of Coventry City, there was a statue of Princess Godiva riding a horse. According to many records, we can know that Count Leofric and Princess Godiva are both real historical figures. But the story about the horse riding incident is probably just fiction. This is quite a famous British anecdote. The scene takes place during the period when the Anglo-Saxons were ruled by the Danes. The story began appearing in the 13th century and gradually became famous, expressed quite a lot in literature and art. The lives of Counts Leofric and Godiva are recorded in English history books. Chronicles record that in 1043 Leofric, Earl of Mercia, built a Benedictine monastery in Coventry, turning the village of Coventry into the fourth largest city in England at that time. Leofric donated a lot of land to the monastery, and Godiva donated a lot of gold and silver that no other monastery at that time could compare to. However, there are no historical records recording the legends about Godiva and the Peeping Tom. The story of the naked lady riding a horse was first mentioned by monk Roger Wendover in 1188. Accordingly, this event happened on July 10, 1040. After that, the story was told with embellishments by people. In the 13th century, King Edward I, finding out the truth of this story, studied the events recorded in history books and found that in 1057, the people of Coventry suffered very heavy taxes. As for the story of Peeping Tom and Quat, according to many sources, only appeared in 1586 when the Coventry City Council commissioned artist Adam van Noort to paint a painting of Lady Godiva according to legend. This painting was later hung in the city square, but people mistook it for Count Leofric looking into the window to see a citizen eavesdropping. The story of Lady Godiva and number 39's selfless act for a great cause nearly 1,000 years ago has become the subject of many works of poetry, literature, painting, cinema. Near Coventry and number 39's main cathedral, there is a statue of Lady Godiva, sitting on a horse, hair loose. The image of this statue is engraved in the seal of Coventry City Council. Since 1678, the people of Coventry have held an annual holiday to commemorate Lady Godiva, and this holiday remains unchanged to this day. This is a holiday like Carnival. People sing, perform music, and in the evening fireworks are displayed. Participants dressed in 11th-century costumes marched from the ancient church, following the path where Lady Godiva once rode her horse, then returned to gather at the statue of Lady Godiva to organize many competitions, the most unique contest to vote for the most beautiful Lady Godiva. Participating in this contest are beautiful women wearing 11th-century women and number 39's underwear. The winner is usually a beauty with long golden hair. It seems counterintuitive, but in the UK there are many stores selling clothes bearing the name Lady Godiva. A famous chocolate maker named Godiva, Lady Godiva. The song and quote, Dawn and number 39, T Stop Me Now and quote, by the famous band Queen is about Lady Godiva. Aerosmith and number 39's song and quote, My Girl and quote, includes the line, and quote, My Girl and number 39's A Lady Godiva. And quote, the band Boney M has the song and quote, Lady Godiva and quote. Poet Ossip Mandelstam wrote the following poem and quote, Lady Godiva and quote, inspired by the painting of Lady Godiva sitting on a horse. Thank you for joining us for today's fairy tale. We hope these stories bring joy and meaning to your day. If you love our channel, please hit the subscribe button so you won't miss any exciting tales. Wishing you a good night and sweet dreams. See you in the next story.